Hey YouTube family, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to bleach your roots safely without fear of overlapping and the breakage that comes with overlapping when you are trying to lighten your roots. As you can see, I have about an inch of new growth, and I decided why not just do the process on camera, that way you guys can see exactly how I do it. Alright, first things first. So we are going to start off with the Schwarzkopf BlondMe bleach. And we are going to use our 20 volume developer, also in Schwarzkopf BlondMe. We are going to go low and slow. And this is a must, you guys. Get the Olaplex kit. I got mine from Amazon. I'll leave a link to where I got mine from. You cannot do this without it. And of course a bowl and a brush, but of course I'm not going to use the brush because I'm going to use my finger, but you can use the brush if you want. So I am going to put a few scoops. I actually didn't need this much, but since I'm already near the end of the bleach, I just decided why not just use all of it and get it over with. So I put my bleach in a bowl, and then I'm going to follow up with the developer. It is a really creamy developer. I really love this brand. It mixes well, and it really helps to get all those little particles that can sometimes not be mixed well in the bleach. It helps to mix it up really well. So you want to add the developer until your bleach is like pudding or yogurt consistency or cake batter. But I'm sure that if you're just bleaching your roots, you already know this stuff. But you know, just putting it out there. Alright, so now we are going to begin to mix our Olaplex into our bleach mixture. Now I'm using the Olaplex #1, the bond multiplier, and you're supposed to add 1/8 of an ounce for every 1 or 2 ounces of the bleach powder that you use. So that's what I'm doing here. It comes with a little measuring cup, that way you can measure just to know exactly how much you're putting in. So I'm going to put that in. It's going to change my mixture slightly. It's going to be a little bit more creamy, but it still mixed very well. It didn't mess up the process or anything. So just keep in mind that when you do add Olaplex, your mixture will begin to be more creamy because of the Olaplex that you added into the mixture. Alright, so now we're going to begin the process. I'm going to start with Olaplex #2. It is a bond perfector, and I'm using it as an extra precaution to repair the broken bonds that causes hair to break off if overlapping occurs. So usually you will use this second after you wash the bleach mixture off, but since I'm just bleaching my roots, I'm going to use this part first, just as a precaution. Even if you do overlap, when you have this in your hair, it will not cause your hair to break off because it's actually repairing bonds before the bleach even has a chance to damage them. So definitely do this step first. Alright, so now I'm just going to section off the hair. I'm going to do one long part from the front all the way to the back. I'm not going to do 4 sections like people usually do because my hair is short. So I just don't feel like there's a need to do that, but I am going to break it down into 2 sections, and I'm going to work on one half of my head and then move over to the other half of my head. Now, when you are bleaching your roots, make sure that you work in very small sections or very small parts. Oh yeah, I forgot about this step. I am going to go around my hairline. I'm just going to go all the way around with the cream that you saw me use. Is Naturally Gorgeous Roots Silky Hair Butter. It's a natural with butter cream with all natural oils because I choose to use this instead of putting like Vaseline or some kind of heavy petroleum in my head. I'm just going to use this to go around my hairline just in case if any of the bleach touch my skin, it won't break me out because I am kind of sensitive and it does burn. So that's what I'm doing here first. So back to the sections. We are going to work in small sections, and as you can see here, I'm just using my finger. You can use a brush if you want, but I like to use my finger because I have more control that way. Use your finger or brush to go ahead and apply it to the root. Now, I know that we already added the Bond Perfector as an extra precaution, but that still doesn't mean to just go ahead and sloppily put it all over the hair that was previously bleached. Try, I know it's very hard when you're, especially when your hair is short, to not overlap, but just try not to get it on that area. But if you do, your hair is already protected, so it's like insurance for the hair that's already bleached. So just go ahead and try to put that on your new growth and make small parts and just move all over your head that way. So I just sped it up because who wants to see me do a long drawn out video of me doing tiny parts and applying bleach? But that's just what I'm doing all over my hair. And now moving to the back of my head, I'm going to apply that same motion. I'm just going to do small parts and apply it to my root. Now, if you have someone who can help you, I recommend it. That way you can kind of move fast so that the bleach can process evenly. I noticed that the front of my hair had processed way faster than the back. That's because I didn't have any help doing it, but you know what? Who cares? We're still gonna get it done either way. So this is after I washed out the bleach. As you can see, it is still pretty orangey. It's not really red orange, but it's still an orange tone, and that's completely expected. So don't think that you're just going to bleach once and then you are going to get it up as high as you want, because remember, we are going low and we're going slow. So we're using a 20 volume developer on new growth, on virgin hair. So of course it's going to be a little bit of a process. So I bleached it again, and right here, as you can see, this is me washing out the bleach for the second time. So this is how it's going to look. When it is around this color or this shade, that's how you know it's good time to tone your hair. I'm following up with the Olaplex number 3. It is also a hair perfector, and it just offers continuous protection from any damage that you may have, that your hair may have incurred by going through the whole bleaching process. So I'm telling you, you guys, Olaplex is freaking life. It's going to save your hair, especially if you have platinum blonde hair or white blonde hair and those roots start to come out. Baby, get that Olaplex. It's going to save your hair. Now moving on to the toning. What I'm going to use to tone my hair is my favorite conditioner, the Mielle Hydrating Conditioner. It's for protein sensitive hair like mine, and it's purple because I added some of the purple shampoo to it. And then we're going to follow up with our neutral protein filler. That is also very important. I'm going to do a video telling you why. And also the No Yellow Fanola. I'm going to add all of this in a bowl, but I did use another conditioner. This white conditioner that you see is actually a conditioner that I picked up from Dollar Tree. It's the Silkiest Pro formula. Any kind of white conditioner that you have is going to work just as well. So I put all of that into a bowl. Just gonna mix it up really good. It's going to be almost like a blue color. That's fine. It's not really blue, it's ultraviolet, and that ultraviolet shade is going to knock out any yellow tones in the hair. So when it's on my hair, it looks blue, but it is neutralizing all of that yellow, and you can actually see it starting to pull the yellow from my hair and give me more of a cool tone, which is what we want. We don't want no yellow tones, but you know, sometimes it happens. It's inevitable, but as far as it's up to us, we want to eliminate yellow tones at all costs. So after I rinsed out the homemade toner, I am going to set my hair with the Cantu curl cream, and that's a leave-in, so I like to put that in my hair before I wrap it up in the scarf. And I'm not going to wave my hair. I know I told you guys I usually wave it to set it so I don't have to curl it, but this time I decided that I'm not going to wave it. I'm just going to put the cream in and comb it down and set it, because I plan on curling it the next morning when it dries. And this is the result. No hair was affected, none of my hair fell out, no breakage. It is very moisturized, very healthy, and that is the end result, you guys. So if you guys have any questions, or if there's anything that I didn't clarify or specify, or if there's anything I missed, please leave it in the comments. Go ahead and take a look at one of my other videos that I have posted, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.